Hi, today I'll be going over anatomical position. This is the anatomical position. This is when a person is standing upward with their feet together, arm to their side, and their palm of their hand is facing forward. The anatomical position is also when a person is laying down. When they are laying down and they are facing up, that is called supine. When a person is in an anatomical position laying down, facing down, that is called prone. On to the next thing, the four abdominal pelvic quadrants, they intersect at the umbilical. That is where it runs. They intersect. So it's a quadrant like this. Right here in the stomach, and it divides in four. This is the right upper quadrant. This is the right lower quadrant. This is the left lower quadrant. This is the right upper quadrant. Doctors, anatomists, and clinicians use this so that they can indicate where someone is injured or they are feeling an ache. So if I'm hurting up here on my right upper quadrant, that is most likely my gallbladder. If it is on my lower right quadrant, that is where my appendix is. That is how they know, is by using the four quadrant abdominal pelvic quadrant. On to the next, we have the three primary planes of the body. They in anatomy, the body is there's so many bones and so many organs, so sometimes they have to go inside and split it so you can understand better. For example, this picture is an example of a transverse plane. This is the spinal cord. This is the spinal cord, and we are looking at it from above. So it is cut in half. When something is a transverse plane, it is when it cuts. It is when it divides the body from upper to lower, or superior and inferior. This is lower, so it's inferior. Upper is superior, and it divides the body from two portions, up and down. The other plane that we are going to speak is about the sagittal plane. The sagittal plane runs down the middle. It divides the body left and right. So if it is running down exactly the middle, that is called a mid-sagittal plane. So mid-sagittal plane runs down the medial axis of the body. The next plane that we're going to talk about is the frontal plane. The frontal plane goes from here. It is an imaginary line, and it cuts down from your front of the body, called the ventral or anterior. And this is my ventral and anterior, from my back, which is my dorsal or posterior. So a frontal plane is what divides you in the middle here down from the front to the back, anterior and posterior. And that is all. Hope you enjoyed my